Hi, I'm Dr. Eric Desmond, and today we're going to talk about hydroxy acids as part of your skincare regimen. Now, in the past, we've talked about what it takes to form a great skincare program. And it's really, if you think of it like a pyramid, and the foundational part of that pyramid is using sunscreen. Sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen. That's the most important thing you can do for your skincare regimen. The next most important thing you can do for your skincare regimen is to use retinoids. And retinoids are chemicals that affect 3 different types of cells in your skin. It affects the sebaceous cells, it affects the keratinocytes, as well as the fibroblasts. And once you have that foundation of a skincare regimen, then you can add in hydroxy acids. And so that's what we're going to talk about a little bit today, is the hydroxy acids. Now, what are hydroxy acids and what do they do? And basically, they're an acid chemical that exfoliates. And when we say exfoliate, what we mean is that these acid chemicals bind to the top cells of your skin in the stratum corneum. They kind of loosen the glue between those cells, and that allows those cells to slough off. Now, we mentioned this before in previous videos. As we age, the stratum corneum gets thicker, and that thicker stratum corneum causes some dryness and some dullness to the skin. So what we see when we use hydroxy acids is that your skin has a better shine, it evens out the skin tone, it smooths out the texture, and it allows the retinoids to penetrate better and become more effective. And the hydroxy acids themselves may also stimulate some of the collagen production as well. And so people ask me, when I put hydroxy acids on, what's that tingle I feel? And basically, the acids are chemicals that have an excess of protons compared to electrons, and they're looking for electrons. And when those acid chemicals hit the stratum corneum and they combine with the cells that are able to donate an electron to them, that binding generates energy, and that generates a little bit of heat, and that's what we perceive as the tingle when all those ions find those electrons. So that's what the tingle and the heat is when you use your hydroxy acids. There are a number of different hydroxy acids that we use in skincare. And one of the most popular and one of the most common ones is called glycolic acid. Now, glycolic acid has 2 carbon atoms and some other elements as well, creating the acid. And glycolic acid is the smallest acid that we use in skincare programs. And because it's the smallest one, it penetrates the most. It's one of the most effective hydroxy acids that we have available because it's small and because it penetrates so well. So in general, there are a number of other hydroxy acids that we have, and those other hydroxy acids have more and more carbon atoms in them. The more carbon atoms that you have in a hydroxy acid, the less penetrating the product is, the less of a transformational product that is. But on the flip side, it's also gentler. So if you've got sensitive skin, glycolic acid may not be the best thing for you. Something like mandelic acid or salicylic acid may be beneficial to you. And mandelic acid and salicylic acid have more than 6 carbon atoms in them, so that they have carbon rings. And these ring structures, for example, have other biochemical effects. For example, the ring structure has an antibacterial effect, they have a skin lightening effect, and they also have an anti-inflammatory effect. So depending upon what your skin needs will determine what type of hydroxy acid is right for you. Now, you may also have heard of something called TCA, which stands for trichloroacetic acid. And TCA, as the name trichloro says, has 3 chlorine atoms, and that makes this a very strong acid. And that's why we use TCA for office-based peels. And a lot of times patients will ask me the question, well, what's the difference between what I can get at Nordstrom's or Sephora compared to what you have available in the office? And basically what we have to offer in the office has a lower pH, and with a lower pH, that means it's a stronger acid, which means it's more transformative, you have more benefit, but also you may get a little bit more skin irritation, but it's a medical grade hydroxy acid. So of course we have a number of different products available for you in the office if you want to add hydroxy acids into your skincare regimen. So we've got our refining cleanser, our ultimate renewal cream, as well as our daily moisture and volume that have hydroxy acids in them. So please share this video, please like it, and if you'd like to come in for a free skincare consultation and evaluation with a master esthetician, give us a call at 703-924-3144, and we'd be happy to set you up with an appointment.